Good evening, all. Ira Epstein with your SPDR ETF wrap-up for this Monday evening, the 16th of May, 2022. Interesting day. I've been waiting for news that China was getting ready to lift the zero tolerance out of first Shanghai and then hopefully Beijing, although they've never declared Beijing to be in the zero tolerance zone. They're acting like it. There are blocks locked in, students locked at dormitories with gates around them from everything I'm reading. But let's take the good news where we can get it. I read today 31 total cities had been locked down with the COVID zero tolerance. I know about the big names, such as Shanghai. Today the policy came out. They're going to start lifting this, and starting May, I think it's 21st, right on through the end of June, step by step, the city's going to get, in theory, back to normal. That'll get the supply chains short. They got to start buying things, copper, platinum, palladium, whatever you use to make whatever they're going to do. I heard an interesting statistics. Do you know how many cars were sold last month in Beijing? Oh, I do. I heard. Zero. Everything's been closed. I know Shanghai's that. I didn't know Beijing. Maybe that's not true. We'll find out. But Shanghai, that's the figure, too. I want to finish up with Rivian today, then we'll get another one. You want me to do another stock? Write me the name of it. In the morning, I'll take a look at it, put it up on the YouTube, and if it's got good volume, big open interest, in other words, a lot of trading going on, I'd like to cover it. So help me with that. You can see how it fell back. You know what happened today, don't you? The seat manufacturer and Rivian are now in a huge fight where they're declaring they're not going to give Rivian the seats. Rivian won't be able to finish the cars, blah, blah. The seat price has gone up. Rivian says it shouldn't. The manufacturer says Rivian made changes. I don't know what's right and wrong. I know it's going to get hit on that news and they can ill afford it. So there'll go be a resolution. I think the seat manufacturer has them over a barrel. Otherwise, the company goes under, where you're going to find somebody else this late in the game to make those seats. They might sign a shorter-term contract, and that'll be it. I don't know. There'll be a workaround. But the market's trying to bottom out in this area. That's what it looks like so far. Is the trend changed? No. You still have the pattern of lower highs, lower lows. So the number that I'll look at is if you clear 2798, it's the first sign as a chartist that this bear trend is coming to an end. I don't know that it'll start a bull trend, but it's the first sign that trend is coming to an end. It'll probably set up a challenge of the 18-day average of closes if it occurs. And if it doesn't occur and this thing gathers momentum, then the lower Bollinger Band at 2068 is in play. The reason I don't think that's going to be the key, that you're getting under 19 and a quarter, you've lost the embedded reading. That normally means price and the 18-day average make a solid run at each other. AMC, I've read the lineup of movies that are coming out for the summer. They're big. Is it going to be enough to lift the market? Well, I made a prediction, as you know, that I think in here is where the pros are not going to press the short side anymore. To make me feel good today, I can only say to make me feel good one day, you lost the embedded reading on the close. That often means the price and the 18-day average are going to make a run. I'm not looking for it immediately under 970 in the near future again. Could it get up to $18 and double from here? I don't know. It's a possibility if it goes up. I don't know that it's going up, but I'm telling you what the chart action looks like. Apple is just staying oversold. It was a dog today to the tune where it kept the NASDAQ, because it's so widely owned, on its butt all day long. Nothing changing here, but you'll have an indication if you can clear this high right here of 148.10 that the market wants to break the pattern of lower highs, lower lows, and maybe that sets you up for a rally back into the 156 zone. Maybe. Okay, there's nothing here that says it has to happen. There is no trend in Disney, but something important happened here. I don't think you'd disagree. You've had a fully embedded reading that is paid in spades if you know how to sell short, which is what I tell my subscribers, looking for the Bollinger Band, which you hit half of it. This is where another cover position was in this market Thursday, just past few days. Then you lost the embedded reading on Friday. I don't care what it does from here. You can't be short anymore. That's what I teach. It doesn't mean I'm right. Pulled back today. If I'm right, we're going back to the 18-day average, but you didn't lose back that embedded reading. I'll stick with what I teach unless you get back under this low that you made right here of 99.47. I think that the odds favor you're going back to wherever the 18-day average is as price makes a run at that. Sore throat, not sore throat, allergies today, killing me. And they got the high pollen alert in Chicago. Lower highs, lower lows. Are we losing the embedded reading? By God, you did. So on XLF, the first time that we've lost the embedded reading here. Therefore, at the close of business today, if you were next to me, you'd get the elbow into the rib cage. Why aren't you pushing your finger on that and cover all your shorts? That's exactly what I would have been telling clients today. XLI, you lost the embedded reading. Could be a rally coming in the industrial sector, but did it embed? I want to be sure of what I'm saying. So both numbers here under 20. Come on, under 20, under 20. Oh, yeah. And now you lose the embedded reading, okay? I think price and the 18-day average, look at how many markets. I'm looking for a rally, quite obviously. Everything I'm saying collapses if the most recent low is taken out on any of these charts. Then it just doesn't work. Barring that, I wouldn't want to be short anymore. You got up in the semiconductors to fight your battle now. It never did embed. This is just a battleground. But you get your first bullish signal, first bullish one, if the market can close over 173.30 tomorrow. First time it does it, then you'd have higher lows, higher highs over the 18-day average, over that high, opening the door for potentially higher prices. The home builders, XHB, just an oversold market in a downtrend. Resistance going to be rather formidable, I would think, at 61.74. We get tomorrow the NAHB number, so we're going to get an index number of the home builders, and we'll see what they're telling us. We get to the energy sector. Now, for those of you that have taken my enhanced Bollinger Band course, and there's a lot of you that have, I know how many we've sold. It's a lot. Applaud it. What were you supposed to do today? You're in an uptrend, you hit that number. Gold on the downtrend, embedded. What are you supposed to do on Friday? Take half your money off the table until you lose the embedded reading. You're short the other half. You're riding it down, and I know I get applause because I know what I've told my morning subscriber videos for the Spider ETF, and I have them in GDX the same way, same trade. But now you get to the others. I have been saying here that I think, the word is I think. I said I don't want to be looking at the short side of COPX and XME. And I said when we hear that things are going to change with China and they're going to relax the policy, it could have either been from they do away with it or cases fall, then I think you're going to get a turn in the copper market. Well, lo and behold, you closed over 21 today. Now, that doesn't mean tomorrow you can close back under it and you re-embed. It's the only time you can do it. But as of the close tonight, again, I think the shorts, the pros are out of the market. TLT, all I do is I think you got a bear market rally into the 18-day average and you're going nowhere. UUP, you're losing the embedded reading. Be careful. You didn't lose it yet. Losing. If you close under 79 tomorrow, you don't want to be long anymore, the way that I teach charting on that type of action. And if you close over 21 in this, you want to come out. In the futures, they've both done that tonight already. That doesn't mean these will follow through. I don't know what the futures are going to do some 7:30, some 11 hours from now. I just don't know. Actually, it's longer than that, 13 hours from now. I take it back. How do I know it's going to happen? But the market certainly is saying on the future side, you don't want to be pressing on the dollar. I don't think FXE has gotten hurt yet on the futures. I forgot what I said earlier. I'm Ira Epstein. I want to remind you about one important thing. If you haven't seen my full research package, I want to show it to you. Now, for those of you that have gotten this, I'm not giving it to you again. There are certain people, as you can imagine, who want everything free. They don't want to spend $8. Okay, I get it. But that doesn't mean I'll give my information to you. To the other people that have never seen it, I want you to take a look at it. You get twice daily updates on the future side, which is an 11:30 update and before 8 p.m. at night, another update. Tells you what I see in the markets, the reports coming out, what I think is going to move the markets in the next 24 hours, cover all that. Then at 5:30 in the morning, you get a morning video. It's going to look with charts like this. Number one, they have more studies than you're seeing here. That's the first thing. Number two, I'm walking you through where I want you to buy and sell, and I'm saying, I buy it here, I want you to put a stop here, I want you to do this, this, and this. I make you a promise you will have losers. I also promise you're going to have winners. And if I know my stuff, we try to control the risk and let the profits take care of themselves. That's the name of the game. On the weekends, we're going to look at weekly charts, both spiders, ETFs, and the futures. You put the whole package together, you got a game plan. Why? Because if you're trading SPY, DIA, IWM, GLD, SLV, they're all based on the futures, TLT, I can go on and on. So tying the two together gives you some of those. And then, of course, I go right into the stocks. So I'm covering quite a few of the stocks. How do you take a free look without a credit card? Just go to our website, free offers, give it a click, or take your cursor right now. If you're watching me on a computer screen, pick it up to the top there, an icon will appear. Fill out what you want, away it'll go. You'll be on this right away, especially the free offers. You'll be on them first thing in the morning. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a good day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.